Hello guys, welcome back to our channel, and on today's video I think I want to reply about some of our viewers here, our friends here, and even my friends who have been texting me telling me that I'm a bit bitter about the business, about Uber business. I'm always negative. I've seen quite a number of people complaining that I'm just negative about it. I've failed to post some videos about the good side of Uber business. First of all, let me say, if I've been negative, I'm sorry for that, but I don't think I'm negative. But sometimes the bitterness comes from what I've seen from my friends. Mostly if you look at my videos, they are almost 80% about loans. Trust me, I have friends who have lost it to cheap loans. That's why I'm trying to make a lot of those videos about loans, Uber car loans. These loans, it is not a gold mine. Going for a car loan for Uber business does not mean that you have made it. It is very tough. That's why, according to what I've seen on my friends, I feel like I should tell everyone that you have to think. My main reason to make this video is to caution you that it does not mean that everything is okay. You have to think and rethink. That's why sometimes I'm trying to give you even the mathematics. I'm trying to give you the numbers of what to expect from the business and how your loan will be. And I'm also trying to predict your home spending and what you expect from the business. On my side, I think Uber business is not that bad for a young man like me or a young lady somewhere. And according to what the companies are paying in this country, I think at some point, Uber business would make some sense. Because it is a business that if sometimes the business is good, you may even double your income. You understand? That's very different from someone who is at a company being paid 30 or 40,000, which is constant. Whether you work more, whether the business is good, it is your boss who is benefiting. Here, when the business is good, sometimes you will have something on top. So I'm not that bitter about the business because I'm doing it. And also I'm not willing to leave anytime soon because this is the business I'm doing and this is what I'm doing on a daily basis. But I've seen many people running away from partner cars to have their own car loans, to go for these car loans. Oh, I don't know, like the latest ones I had that Bolt were giving these Nissan Days. Bolt were giving these cars at 20,000 deposit. What you don't know about that car is that most people, they go to these cars, they go for these loans because the amount is the same as what you pay the car owner. What you pay every day as a return to the owner. But what you don't know is that the 1,500 that you are paying the owner is the same, that same 1,500 is what that guy will use to maintain the car. You are not maintaining the car. So if you go for a 1,500 loan, a loan that is being paid 1,500 per day, that means you have not calculated on car maintenance. So I'm just telling you to make a choice, a better choice that will allow you to pay your loan and remain with the car. Why do you have a car for a month, a week, or even a year or two? Then you make the rich richer, but you remain poor because the moment a loan company comes for your car, my friend, even your mind, you will not think like a man or like a woman because you will be worried. Your source of bread, everything is gone. You all work 2 years plus deposit. You understand? So it will give you that pain. It will cost you. It may cost even your health. So at some point, I'm just trying to tell you to make a better choice on what you want. Make a better choice on what you are doing. To think of it. Think about when you are going for a car loan. Think of how much am I spending daily? How much is my loan? How much will this car expect from me when it comes to maintenance? And what about the emergency, something like sickness? You cannot tell us that in 3 years you won't be sick. You are very sure you will be okay. And at some point you don't even have an insurance. And also in Kenya, insurance sometimes they fail to pay us. Like the SHA right now, people are complaining about it. So at some point, like me, I have it. But at some point you will go to hospital and realize that the doctors are not willing to accept SHA. What will you do? You will die there. So think about every risk that will go with that car and how you will come up with a solution so that you don't lose that car after working hard to get that car. This is what I'm always telling people. On telling you not to invest, that is like telling you not to live, which is impossible. You have to try many things. As an investor, you have to try many things. You have to risk. Sometimes you risk, but there are some risk, higher risk that comes with no return. You understand? How will you pay for a car for years? Then you lose it. Let's say you pay it for 2 years. After 2 years, I'm just telling you, that's why sometimes I'm always open on even the problems that I'm facing, like the engine problems or service. I'm not telling you that I'm a big spender. Being a big spender does not help me in anything. But I'm just trying to let you know that this is some things that happens here within the industry. I don't think there is any YouTube channel with Uber video that is making Uber videos that will tell you what I'm telling you right now. Everyone is focused on, it is paying 5,000 per day, 10,000 per day, but they are not telling you out of that 5,000, what are the expenses and how much is the salary that he is taking home. Sometimes we may talk of 5,000, but out of this 5,000, you will spend 90% on expenses and you take home maybe 10%. So we have to talk about it. I'm just trying to make it look simple to you. I remember when I was going for this car, I had to do a lot of research on how even to buy a car, how to bargain, how to understand the genuine cars, genuine cars, best cars, how to look at, domain. I looked for many things, and some of them, I didn't even find them. Some of them, I was just gazing. I was just moving around, because also in this business, most people are conmen. From buying car, from mechanic, everything. People are conmen left, right, and center. Trust me. I have a friend, the other day I was with a friend who told me that if not about the mechanic that I had, maybe I would have had my car right up to date. He went for a second-hand car on loan. Then he later met a bad mechanic. A mechanic who would repair something worth 1,000 at 3,000. So ujamali and Sara. So this is why I'm always trying to tell you to make the right choices and the right decisions. And also to try and understand every challenge that comes through. You understand? This is what I'm trying to say. I'm not so special. Don't look at me as if I'm so special. No, I'm not from heaven, but I've tried to learn. I'm trying to learn everything. Even at some point, I have to go more than 10 hours, 15 hours. What if I go less? What if I have an off a day or two? I'm just trying to understand how this thing works and the rhythm of this game. And also I feel like I should not just learn it for myself. I should help someone who is willing, a young man who is also willing somewhere to join this business. Trust me, this business is paying, but at some point it's not paying. But deni ya mtu hautakuwa na unless haulipangi madeni. Unaelewa? As long as your car is okay. Hizi deni za niko na deni ya mboga, sijui umeepa na dhao ya mtu, hiyo zero. Kama uko na deni ni mkopo yenye umekopa gari. If you can plan yourself with this business, at some point it makes sense. Also, I think I will make a video very soon about what my feeling about working at night and versus working during the day, and also about part-time. To those who are willing to work part-time, how does it look like? You understand? So I've never told someone to stop, to avoid this business. The business is good for the young men. Ukijituma. And underline the word kujituma. Kujituma, kujituma. Here you don't relax. Sometimes you will go 15 hours non-stop until you feel like your legs are paining. But that does not, watu wa mjengo wana feel pain kiasi gani? But they're earning less. With this business, you can't compare it to that business.